Hey guys, this video is gonna be about my anxiety and my depression and all that fun stuff. The first thing is gonna be about my picking, like picking at my face. As you can see, it's pretty bad right now. And it was doing really well because I wasn't picking at it. I was applying tretinoin. I was doing all the works, and now it's bad again. Other than picking my face, I picked in my lips too. I pick in my lips and my face. But like the other thing is called trichotillomania. It's when you pick at your hair. Like I used to pick at my eyebrows really bad. That's why they're so thin now. And my eyelashes and even my scalp. That's called trichotillomania. The other thing is called dermatillomania. But all in all, it's just picking. Like that's it. Nobody really calls it dermatillomania or trichotillomania because those are the long words, and why would you even know them? I told Ryan, you don't know what it's like to have trick. And he said, Molly. And I was like, what? He said, don't say that. And I was like, why? And he said, because trick is an STD. And I was like, what? And so I don't have trick, by the way. I had trichotillomania. It is not the same thing. If you were thinking that's the same thing, it is not the same thing. And it's funny because the first time I heard about trichotillomania was when somebody made a video about having trick, and she meant it like trichotillomania. And so I don't know if the STD was out then, but I knew what she was talking about. The second thing is that I have constant regression of scenes that come in my head. I don't even want to talk about it. Like I'm selfish. I don't want to share. I had such high hopes for college and high school, and as I said, I was gonna be valedictorian. Like it doesn't matter now. It really doesn't matter. But like I was gonna go to this college. I was gonna major in psychology, minor in English, or the other way around. Then in 2018, I was diagnosed with psychosis, encephalitis, schizophrenia, and ruined my freaking life. Anyway, but I talked to Ryan. I was like, all this stuff that I did was wrong, and I just wish I could go back. And he said, you would have gone through psychosis and encephalitis and schizophrenia anyway. I was like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well then. I feel like I was robbed of the life that I was supposed to have by my mental illnesses. I felt like I honestly had schizophrenia during high school and middle school too. Most people think that I just got it and it developed over time, like in 2018 up. But I kind of think that I had it in middle school and high school. I can't do my dream, which is English, because I can't freaking read. Like, I know that doesn't make sense to somebody who just doesn't understand. Like I don't even understand it, if I'm being honest. But I can't read past 4 because I start getting seizure-y feelings, and I really don't want to have another seizure, so I stop reading after 4. Even text messages, I can't read them, like especially if they're long. Like I start getting those feelings, and I have to get Ryan to read them. So if you don't want to tell Ryan something, then you might just tell Ryan something. If something's supposed to be a secret though, like just tell me, don't text me. So yeah, like if you want to tell me something and you don't want to tell Ryan something, do it before 4. Also, that's not even crazy, like that I can't read past 4. My neurologist told me that there was this woman who she had a seizure every time she read Dr. Seuss. And he was like, no way. And she brought the book with her, and she had a seizure reading Dr. Seuss. I know that sounds crazy, but I wish that was me because I don't read Dr. Seuss. I bet she can read past 4. One night I was bawling because I was like, I really don't deserve to be here. I'm not doing anything with my life. I used to be a lot more emotional too. I'm on a bunch of pills. If I weren't on these pills, trust me, I would be crying in this video. I would be bawling just talking about everything. But like I can control my feelings now because I'm so numb. And I know that doesn't sound okay. Like I don't even drive, because I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna have a seizure or a stroke while I'm driving. I also have to get permission from a neurologist to drive. Like I have to fill out the sheet and take it to the DMV, and it's all this stuff. So yeah, I have to get permission to drive. And So therefore, I do not drive. People drive me to my appointment and I hate it, but I also am afraid to get behind the wheel. So I feel like it'd be a lot safer for me and other people to not drive. It's really hard to stay optimistic about everything because whenever people see me, I'm normally smiling or making jokes, and I'm not always happy. Like, nobody is probably always happy, but and I'm scared to share how I've been feeling to my psychiatrist, because you know, she gives you those papers and you're supposed to fill it out, like, have you been feeling down? Yes, extremely yes, no, extremely no. Every single time, or most times, I put like, no, I'm not feeling bad, all this stuff, because before it was kind of true, and now it's like I feel like I'm getting some of those feelings back. I don't want to go through psychosis again. Probably need therapy too, but I don't want to rehash all my business that I'm keeping inside. Like, I'm emotionally selfish. I don't want to talk about my problems, like some like thoughts that come to my head all the time. I don't want to share. I don't want to. I really don't. And I know therapy would help, but like, I've gone through therapy before. I've had 3 different therapists before. I've been sleeping all the time. I've slept most of today. I don't want to be awake. The last medications video I did, I'm pretty sure I was on aspirin, but now I'm on Eliquis and aspirin. Eliquis is a blood thinner, if you didn't know. And now I'm stuck with the one tattoo that I have that I wish I didn't have, because I got it when I was really sick with encephalitis and psychosis. I got it then, and I wish that I didn't have it, because it's just a freaking reminder of everything. If you didn't know, it's like a Spider-Man hand. I hate it. I genuinely hate it. I feel like I would hate it no matter what it was, because I got it when I was so like ruined, mentally ruined. Also, I feel like I should mention this because the video, like the speech was about depression and anxiety, and it was about the zero tolerance program in school, and how, you know, there's zero tolerance for bullying and all this stuff, and I was like, it's not real, you know. But I was in it years ago, and I made a speech that made everyone cry, like everyone. And I just rewatched it, and I wasn't I was honest, but I didn't really tell about how I got punched. I was in shock of both of those things that happened. Like, I didn't even realize that I was punched until like a few months after, because the girl who punched me was bragging about it. And so when I heard that, I was like, whoa. Like, I knew I had got punched. I feel like this video isn't like emotional or anything, because all these medicines I'm on just make me like mute, numb, mute, quiet, like all of it. Like, I just don't, you know, I don't. It's a pretty bummy video. A highlight. IHOP has pancake tacos now. Yeah. Oh, thank you for watching.
I'm really scared. Okay, zero tolerance. To me, that means an excuse for kids to still get bullied with a wonder for why no one is doing anything about it. What does it mean to you? My freshman year of high school, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety. You can imagine what a day that was. First volleyball scrimmage of the year, and all I can think about is the homework I should be doing. Student athlete, right? Balling for no reason in front of basically the whole school. So you can imagine it looked like this. I told my coach that I had to leave. My team wasn't exactly pleased. Entering high school taking 2 different types of medication for something as touchy as depression wasn't exactly how I wanted to skyrocket my reputation. My doctor tells me that it won't always be like this. The pills don't deal with the issues though. They just calm me down about it, and you still feel alone, and you still feel lost. I was lucky enough to have my doctor help me make it through freshman and sophomore year. But what about the other kids? Every school has a guidance counselor. There isn't exactly a positive stigma that follows if you're bold enough to visit them. Rumors spread, kids run away, or worse. You go home from the roughest day of your life, you decide to distract yourself. What does that mean? Facebook, Instagram. Why are they getting so many compliments on their pictures? I don't have that. Social media is supposed to connect you. I've never felt more alone though. But being completely invisible on the internet is better than being cyberbullied. You shouldn't be depressed about your situation. Things are worse somewhere else. But you don't have to read The Outsiders to know that things are rough all over. How do we fix this? An alternative website that kids can go to instead for support and positivity that would be censored. Actually censored. A community of positivity where loner won't be a popular description. A support group that they aren't afraid to open up to. A family. Inspiration to make it through high school. A miasma of gratifying connotations. Imagine a world with no second thoughts about coming to school, where zero tolerance actually means something. Today I was told that people are like elevators. It's already been said, but I'm going to take it anyway. They can lift you up or pull you down. Imagine a world where the elevators don't go down.